Good morning, America. For our viewers in the West, the first of 3 new winter storms on the move, plus flu cases surge and go Birds. The Eagles super soar.
For the second time, the Vince Lombardi Trophy is headed to Philadelphia. Eagles fly in Super Bowl 59.
Philly dominating the Kansas City Chiefs, with quarterback Jalen Hurts leading the charge.
Hurts on the sneak. Kyle drives his way in. Touchdown.
Plus, the birthday boys, Saquon.
And a little bobble from Saquon.
And Cooper.
Dejin is in. Touchdown.
The city of brotherly love erupting.
Back-to-back-to-back winter storms. The new triple threat on the move, pushing across the country. Ginger is tracking it all.
President Trump set to announce new tariffs on all steel and aluminum imports as federal judges pump the brakes on his plans to shrink the government. And Elon Musk and his team face legal challenges as they gain access to at least 10 federal agencies. Flu emergency. Doctor visits spiking to the highest level in at least 15 years, the spread threatening to strain health systems, plus the growing concern about bird flu.
A series of home break-ins targeting young girls and the 13-year-old boy arrested.
Sparks flying. Police searching for the suspects after a passenger in a pickup shot fireworks at a driver.
There we go.
And the stars who scored big during the big game.
So win.
So who ran away with the biggest wins of the night?
Sorry, folks, there's a breaking development. There's something down on the field.
Plus, the surprises. Kendrick Lamar with a showstopper performing that song.
Yeah, that song.
Bringing down the house.
Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Hey, wait a minute. Keep the TV on. GMA starts right now as we celebrate the
Live from Times Square, it's Monday. Good morning, America.
Anyone sleep in Philadelphia last night?
Not at all. Not at all.
So, good morning, America. Hope you guys are doing well this morning after that big win for the Eagles, their second Super Bowl ever.
Yes, that is a look right now at the fans celebrating in the city of brotherly love. They really do know how to party in Philly. No lampposts are really safe in that town after a night like last night, and the skyline was lit up green for their birds.
So we're going to be live there in Philly and live in New Orleans this morning. Michael, we saw him there at the game, and he's still having a good time down there in New Orleans. Good morning, Michael.
I sure am, Robin. It's hard not to have a good time down here in New Orleans. You know, this is such an incredibly wonderful city, and this is the TBC Brass Band. These guys are here this morning to help me out. They began in 2002 with just some duct-taped instruments, and now they are well known within the community. So thank you guys for joining us this morning. We appreciate you. And you know, what a game last night. The Eagles on their redemption tour to redeem themselves from losing against Kansas City and ending that Kansas City chance for a three-peat. We're going to have much more on that on the halftime show. We're going to talk about that in the next hour. But let's begin with the big game. The Eagles totally dismantling the two-time defending champion Chiefs. And Will Reeve is here in New Orleans. I ran into him the other day, and he had the biggest moments from the game. Good morning, Will.
Good morning to you, Michael. You saw it, utter domination. There is no other way to describe what the Eagles did to the Chiefs. It was a shocking result, perhaps because we're so used to Kansas City winning these games, so used to Patrick Mahomes coming up big in these moments, but ultimately it was all Eagles all night, and their fans here and back in Philly celebrating well into the morning.
For the second time, the Vince Lombardi Trophy is headed to Philadelphia. Eagles fly in Super Bowl 59.
This morning, the Philadelphia Eagles flying to victory, waking up Super Bowl champions for the first time since 2018.
The best shower Nick Sirianni will ever have.
The Eagles dominating the back-to-back champion Chiefs in a shocking 40-22 win. Quarterback Jalen Hurts named MVP, setting a Super Bowl record for rushing yards by a quarterback with 72, throwing for 221 yards and 2 touchdowns.
God is good. He's better than the highs and the lows. Couldn't be here without my teammates. You know, the effort the determination everybody displayed to get to this point.
The city of Philadelphia erupting. Fans setting off fireworks and scaling poles after the Eagles crushed the Chiefs' dream of an historic three-peat.
Four-man rush over the middle, and it's intercepted again!
The Philly defense swarming Kansas City quarterback Patrick Mahomes all night.
Mahomes is sacked. Josh Sweat gets home. Mahomes pressured again, sacked again. Mahomes in trouble. Mahomes sacked again.
Leading to a nightmare performance from the three-time Super Bowl MVP.
Just didn't play to my standard, and I have to be better next time.
The Eagles' offense driven by Hurts and superstar running back Saquon Barkley, who celebrated his birthday at the big game by setting a new NFL record for most rushing yards in a season, including the playoffs.
How are you going to celebrate?
I mean, it's my birthday. Celebrate with the kids, put the kids to sleep, and it's the off-season now, so let loose a little bit.
Barkley joined by his children at the podium talking to GMA.
Years from now, what will you tell your beautiful children about your birthday at the Super Bowl?
I don't think she won't forget. Hopefully one day, maybe he's a football player or whatever he is. But it's just happy to have this moment here and have my kids and my fiance.
It was also rookie cornerback Cooper DeJean's birthday Sunday. He celebrated with this incredible interception of a Mahomes pass, taking it to the house for a touchdown.
Intercepted, picked up by Cooper DeJean, gets a block. DeJean is in, touchdown.
And receiver A.J. Brown catching a TD. The motivational self-help book Inner Excellence spotted in his hands on the sideline.
What chapter did you read in your book on the sidelines?
Oh, that was definitely show and tell. I did not read today. I didn't need it. It's a Super Bowl. I had all the inner excellence, deep down already, so.
But one of the biggest fans of the night was also one of the smallest. Coach Nick Sirianni joined by his wife and kids on the field.
Say E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles.
Can't say it any better than that.
And another moment for Jalen Hurts winning that Super Bowl MVP. He's also just the third quarterback ever to win a national championship in college and a Super Bowl in the pros. He was great. So was New Orleans. The city of New Orleans showed up and showed out, even though the game was lopsided. It was a heck of a Super Bowl week, Michael.
It has been one heck of a Super Bowl week there, Will. And congratulations to the Eagles. I love the fact that they always say every one of them is like team. And to see them to celebrate with their families afterwards is fun to see. Now I'm going to go back to you in New York, Robin. What you got?
Okay, Michael, we're going to hear from one of the Eagles in just a moment. You know that. But first, let's get more on the celebration in the streets of Philadelphia. As Rebecca said, where no lamppost is safe. Janae Norman is there for us this morning. Good morning, Janae.
And it was the light poles that weren't safe out here last night, Robin. Good morning to you. Fans packed this area. It has now reopened, but this area last night was described as Bedlam on Broad Street. The area has reopened as cleanup got started just about 2 hours ago, but my producer tells me that fireworks started halfway through the third quarter, and then the party just kept going from there. It was a long night in Philadelphia. Massive crowds of excited fans packed the streets where there are still barricades up this morning. And you can see pieces of the confetti, so much green confetti littered along the streets here. So Eagles fans, they are certainly known for going all out for their team, and they certainly did, as this win was about redemption. There was video of fans carrying a light pole that they'd taken down last night, and also a linen truck. I just heard a go birds from a driver here. A linen truck was reportedly stolen from a hotel. The linen burned. Police did come out about 3:45 to disperse the crowds, to get everybody to go home. The crowds mostly tame, except for that light pole and the burning of the linens, guys, which is
other than that.
That's right. It's very tame.
Thank you, Janae. Michael, you just spoke with one of the new champions.
Yes, I did, George. That's right. I spoke to Eagles offensive tackle Jordan Mailata about Philly's Super Bowl victory. All right, Jordan, thank you for joining me, man. How you feeling coming off last night's big win in Super Bowl 59?
Man, it's an undescribable feeling. I'm not really sure how to describe it. The best way I could probably do it is it doesn't feel real. I guess the approach that we had this week was just kind of treating it like the next game. And so now that it's over, I don't know what to do. But it feels great. It's a good feeling.
Well, one thing I can suggest is probably getting some sleep. Have you been to sleep yet?
Oh, man, the bags must be showing. I have not been to sleep yet. Still got to go pack my bags, so.
You know, if you hadn't been to sleep, I might be a little disappointed in you because you are in New Orleans. It is a party town. You guys had the ultimate win in the Super Bowl. You're supposed to be partying.
It's a great town to party in for sure. Haven't really ventured outside the building.
Why do you think you guys were able to just pretty much dominate and do whatever you want throughout that game, offensively and defensively?
Honestly, I think it comes down to preparation and detail, and that starts with coaching. So I think the coaches did a great job the last 2 weeks of preparing us for every single look we could see on offense, and also preparing our defense for every single, trick play or whatever they've put on film. We've seen it, and so just that, the detail and the preparation. And then I think just the culture in that locker room, guys wanting to play and win for each other, and that was it. I think that's what separated us, as cliche as it sounds, but I truly believe those were the big differences this year.
And you guys, this is the second time in 3 years you're playing the Kansas City Chiefs. They're going for the three-peat. You guys are going to kind of make up for the loss that you had the last time. Was revenge somewhat of a motivator in this?
I mean, I think for guys, I can't speak for guys who, were a part of that team 2 years ago, but certainly for me, I had a lot of reasons, for wanting to win this game. But it definitely drew from the experiences from the last time we were here. So I think it was just very important for us that the guys who were here 2 years ago, for us to finish the job.
You know what? I love watching you guys this whole season. You have my buddy Saquon Barkley. You've been blocking for the whole year. I want you to go back to your room, pack your bag, get a little sleep, and go home and celebrate with those Eagle fans in Philadelphia. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. That means a lot.
Jordan 6'8", 365. Didn't play football in high school or anything else. He's from Australia. But the amazing thing is he's part of the Philly Specials. That's him, that's Jason Kelsey, and that's Lane Johnson. They're the guys who give up those Christmas albums every year, George.
So this guy
not only is big, he can push us around. Yeah, he can push us around the planet because he's so big, but he can also sing us to sleep afterwards.
Multi-talented Renaissance man. Okay, Michael, thanks very much. We want to bring in Ginger now. It is winter.
Yes, sure is. We are actually getting some winter. But, the more than 3 inches that New York City got, that was our biggest of the season. Seems kind of measly. We're still 7.5 inches below average. It's just that compared to the last couple of years where we had virtually no snow, it feels big. Now, Washington, D.C., they're right at average, just over 8 inches already this season. But we're going to see this first storm hit them eventually. So Tuesday morning, it starts up in Kentucky through West Virginia, then Virginia. So if you're Fredericksburg or you're somewhere like Charlottesville, you're going to get the heaviest snow. But Washington, D.C., southern Delaware, and New Jersey all could be in that 3 to 6 inch range. So that's going to push them much above their average. Here's the totals for this first storm. I've got to tell you, there are 2 others that I have to track, and that's going to come at you in the following hits. It's like there's so many storms, I don't even have time to get to all of them.
All right, well, we're looking forward to that. Thank you, Ginge. Okay, we turn now to the latest on President Trump saying that he will impose new tariffs on aluminum and steel and defending Elon Musk as their drive to downsize the government faces challenges in court. Our senior political correspondent, Rachel Scott, is here with the story. Good morning, Rachel.
Hey, Rebecca, good morning to you. President Donald Trump says he will be making that official announcement later today, imposing another round of tariffs, this time on steel and aluminum imports, and he says more on the way. President Donald Trump now just hours away from announcing blanket 25% tariffs on all steel and aluminum imports.
Any steel coming into the United States is going to have a 25% tariff.
What about aluminum, sir?
Aluminum, too.
Speaking from Air Force One en route to the Super Bowl, the president also announcing reciprocal tariffs are on the way, vowing that the U.S. will go tit for tat with countries who put tariffs on American goods.
Very simply, it's if they charge us, we charge them.
The president also blasting the federal judges who are pumping the brakes on his plans to shrink the size of the federal government.
No judge should frankly be allowed to make that kind of a decision. It's a disgrace.
Elon Musk and his team at the Department of Government Efficiency have gained access into at least 10 federal agencies, but their efforts are being put to the test in a series of legal challenges. The administration's plan to place 2,000 employees on leave at the humanitarian agency USAID temporarily blocked. Also halted access to the sensitive information of millions of Americans at the Department of Treasury. And the administration's buyout offer to federal workers to resign with pay or risk being fired put on pause too. Vice President J.D. Vance openly questioning the court's authority, writing, quote, "Judges aren't allowed to control the executive's legitimate power." Democratic Senator Adam Schiff responding, "Ignoring court decisions we don't like puts us on a dangerous path to lawlessness." Others in his party sounding the alarm.
I think this is the most serious constitutional crisis the country has faced, certainly since Watergate. The president is attempting to seize control of power and for corrupt purposes.
But Trump signaling Musk is just getting started.
He's so into it. But I told him do that. Then I'm going to tell him very soon, like maybe in 24 hours, to go check the Department of Education. He's going to find the same thing. Then I'm going to go to the military. Let's check the military.
Government contractors like Jacqueline Devine are faced with confusion and uncertainty.
We all want to be more efficient and more effective. Yeah, nobody's contesting that. But an outright stop before you do any kind of critical review just seems, honestly, I got to use the word cruel.
USAID employee Amy Uccello says she was on maternity leave when she had to take her baby to collect her belongings from the office with a security escort.
I had 2 days left to use my health benefits for myself and my baby.
So back to that buyout offer to federal workers. There will be another hearing in that case later today, but the administration is still pressing on overnight, ordering the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau to stop doing any work that effectively shuts down the agency that was created to protect consumer finances.
And as you pointed out in your piece, we're starting to see the human toll of these moves. In the meantime, the president also taking action on pennies.
Yeah, so the president announced overnight that he's going to be ordering the Department of Treasury to stop making pennies. This was actually an idea from Elon Musk and the Department of Government Efficiency. There's a lot of debate on this one. Yes, you have people that like paying in cash, they like their corn jars, but there are people that say this is automatically going to increase inflation by having companies round up. On the other end, you have the president who says it costs more than 2 cents to make a single penny, calling it wasteful.
But that goes for all coins. They all cost more than they're worth.
Yes, and you have Canada that actually got rid of their penny a few years ago, so it'll be interesting to see how this plays out.
Okay. Yeah. Busy times for you, right? All right, Rachel. Thank you for staying on top of all. Coming up new at 7:30, the search for suspects after a dangerous apparent road rage incident.
Plus, which Super Bowl ads came out on top? Donny Deutsch is here to break down the best.
And inside the Super Bowl halftime show, Michael was there to watch it live. Hey, Michael.
Hey, George, you know, Kendrick Lamar, he made history last night with his performance, and he also made a statement performing his hit, Not Like Us.
Coming up back to New Orleans, Michael and Saquon Barkley. Back here on GMA, really hope that you saw this. Lady Gaga, that performance before the Super Bowl, singing Hold My Hand, a tribute to the victims of the New Orleans terror attack and the LA wildfires. And to do that right there on Bourbon Street where those attacks happened, family members of the victims of the New Year's ramming attack on Bourbon and members of the New Orleans Police Department and other agencies took part in the big game's honorary coin toss. That was quite a moment. They talked about the plane crashes, they talked about the wildfires, the hurricanes. They really knew that, yes, we're going to play football, we're going to have fun, but they wanted to set the tone.
So powerful and heartfelt.
It really was.
Following a lot of headlines right now, including growing concern as flu cases surge across much of the country. With the doctor visits for the virus the highest in 15 years, the spread threatening to strain health systems. Also, police in Washington State are searching for the suspects in an apparent road rage incident. Dash cam video captured as the passenger in a pickup truck started shooting fireworks out the window after passing a woman on the road. The truck drove off once the woman pulled into a parking lot.
And legendary college basketball broadcaster Dick Vitale was back at work Saturday for the first time in nearly 2 years after his battle with cancer. The 85-year-old got a standing ovation as he returned to call Clemson's upset win over Duke. Vitale has battled 4 different types of cancer in recent years. It was great to see him back there.
Dickie V, and he had a message for those who are walking a similar path, and he was about staying positive. And there's no one more positive than Dick Vitale.
He sure is.
Yeah.
Want to go back to Michael right now? That halftime show, Michael.
Oh, yeah, George, what a show it was. You know, I'm right here at the historic New Orleans Collection. It's a free museum, history museum. It's all about New Orleans. It's in the French Quarter. And you know what? It kind of leads us into the halftime show, which made history. Kendrick Lamar teased the crowd and the fans at home, but he ultimately decided to perform his Grammy Award-winning diss track, Not Like Us.
For 13 show-stopping minutes, hip-hop superstar Kendrick Lamar was anything but humble. The 22-time Grammy winner, the first solo rap artist to headline the Apple Music Super Bowl halftime show.
I got royalty inside my DNA.
And he brought his LA roots cross-country to NOLA, showcasing his unparalleled rap skills.
Woke up looking for the broccoli hot key.
With a little help from special guest SZA. The longtime collaborators performing their Oscar-nominated hit, All the Stars from Black Panther.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And a patriotic Uncle Sam, as in Samuel L. Jackson, serving as narrator to Kendrick's take on America's story.
It's your Uncle Sam, and this is the great American game.
I want to perform their favorite song, but you know they love the sue.
What song?
Yeah, that song.
As for that song, Kendrick settling that will he, won't he of it all, boldly launching into his Grammy-winning diss track, Not Like Us.
They not like us. No, they not like us. No, they not like us.
The lyrics aimed at his rap rival Drake.
Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young.
And are currently at the center of a defamation lawsuit from Drake against the label that represents both rappers. Kendrick personally has not been sued. Fellow Compton native Serena Williams taking part too during the signature Crip Walk.
No, they not like us.
The tennis legend and Drake reportedly dated in the past. Symbolism featuring heavily during the set, dancers dressed in red, white, and blue, even recreating the American flag. And at one point, an unplanned image, a background performer pulling out Sudanese and Palestinian flags in protest. The NFL saying in statement, no one involved with the production was aware of the individual's intent. Following the show, Kendrick celebrating with his team backstage.
So, Michael, we all watched at home. What did it feel like inside?
Well, you know what, George? It was great inside. You have Samuel Jackson, Serena Williams. People said when Serena Williams Crip walked, she got more yards than the Kansas City Chiefs did on the ground. So I mean, it was absolutely. It's kind of hard sometimes in a stadium to take it all in because of the TV seems to just be so much better when you're at home. You can hear it a little bit clearer. But it was still a great show. It was a lot of energy, and I was just glad to be there and be a part of it. And Robin, that wasn't a jab at the Kansas City Chiefs. It was an applause for Serena Williams and her Crip walking ability.
And that's how we took it. Yes, Michael. Absolutely. And SZA, oh my gosh, her voice.
Phenomenal.
She is just
And
a phenomenal.
SZA was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, she was great.
And
yeah,
you
she
were
was really
amazing
good.
too. I gotta say,
it's great.
You know, Michael, you and TB, Tom Brady, that guy who won the Super Bowl, when you opened walking down Bourbon Street where those attacks happened, I hope you know how powerful that was, Michael.
I tell you what, that was the most special thing I feel like from this whole week for us was that walk down, everybody gathering behind us. Lady Gaga did us the honor of singing an incredible song, and it was the moment that brought everybody together and let everyone know, yeah, we're here for a football game, but New Orleans is back, this country's back, we are resilient, and we will move forward and keep on going. So that was a very powerful moment for all of us.
Message delivered, message received. Thank you, our friend. Now, with the big games, big ads. A lot of people watch the Super Bowl as much for the commercials as they do for the football. So advertisers, you know, they spare no expense. So Let's take a look at those ads last night, Lara.
Let's do it. Good morning again to you. Those Super Bowl ads are a big investment, and companies definitely want to make sure they pay off by making a lasting impression on viewers. So which brands got the biggest bang for their buck?
The commercial starring Seal as a seal, stealing the show. According to Google, the Mountain Dew ad was the most searched commercial on YouTube during the game. Another hit, Glenn Powell sporting a blonde wig, playing Goldilocks for Ram trucks.
Those look just right.
Then there were the ads spotlighting female athletes, like Dove's adorable, speedy 3-year-old. With an important message about building up girls' confidence. Nike putting powerhouse women like Jordan Chiles and Caitlin Clark front and center.
Whatever you do, you can't win. So win.
And other campaigns pulling at our heartstrings, like Pfizer's Little Boxer. After knocking out cancer.
Uh-oh, watch out for the goal!
It was this lightning speed blue alien that took home the top Google search for movie ads for Disney's upcoming live action Lilo and Stitch. And finally, rugged Harrison Ford selling an American-made car.
My friends, my family, my work make me happy. This Jeep makes me happy, even though my name is
And that was one of the big winners for me. Harrison Ford had us guessing what he was selling for a good part of that heartfelt commercial. And when we found out it was an ad for Jeep, he finishes with that perfectly nuanced, dry delivery, referencing the irony, of course, that his last name is Ford. Guys.
As only he can do, Lara,
Yeah.
right? We have advertising expert and host of the On Brand podcast, and just a great guy, Donny Deutsch, is here to talk about last night's ads. This is a tradition.
Yeah,
we always have you on the morning after.
It's these years, though. That fly,
I
right?
know
So
they
this-
do. I know. So we have the Google searches,
Yeah.
what they say.
Okay.
What say you?
Okay. I am more powerful than Google, so we're going to listen.
Exactly.
I actually disagree with Google. I thought the best ads, and you showed all four of them, were the heartfelt, simple ads that were well written. Interestingly enough, two of them about female empowerment in sports. That ad with that 3-year-old and the line that says, at 3-year-old, your legs are unstoppable. At 14, you're going to think they're unbearable. Talking about women. And it says that half the women drop out of sports at age 14 because of body image. And the Nike ad where it says you can't, and then it says you can't do this, you can't do this. Well, you can. You just win. And I thought those were wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah.
I thought also the Pfizer ad with the little boy running with the boxing gloves, with a message at the end that says we've got 8 trials to cure cancer by 2030. It's like your heart moved, and I thought the Harrison Ford ad was a great anthem for the times. It talked about if you see somebody you don't necessarily agree with, wave at them.
Yeah.
And I thought those contrasting with what I call celebrity stuffing. So many celebrities and so many ads that we were talking even before on the break. Can you remember what you might remember the Seal ad? Do you remember what it's for?
Exactly.
Yeah, you weren't impressed overall. No, overall, I think what's happening, I think I would guide people, just stay away from celebrities. It forces you to have a good idea. And I think sometimes it's just, let's get this one, let's get that one, let's get that one. And the 4 ads I referenced were simple. They're just very well written, very soft spoken, but with a big, powerful message.
But did any of those zany celebrity ads connect? Did any of them work for you?
Not for me. Once again, once you see, Eugene
flying
Levy,
eyebrows, no?
Eugene Levy with his eyebrows flying, which I won't even remember what the ad is for. At least for Pringles with the flying mustache, I remember Pringles. And then you see like William Dafoe and Catherine O'Hara from Michelob Ultra. Yeah. I mean, I love both of them, but once again, celebrities, when they have, I mentioned the Harry Met Sally ad last week with Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan, that had a relevance. There was a reason that they were in the ad, as opposed to, let's get this one, let's get that one.
But it's such a balance now, because you've got social media and Google and the internet, and then you have the linear audience, and they kind of like two different things, it seems.
Well, what's interesting is no social media stars ever make it to TV, which is interesting. You have the big podcast stars, big social media stars, which are the kind of the new age celebrities. But Super Bowl on TV is still going with legacy celebrities, movie stars, TV stars.
Overall, is all this spending on the Super Bowl commercials worth it from the perspective of these people?
That's an $8 million question. I think it is. I think it's not only just obviously the 30 seconds, but it's this kind of stuff. They do hypes leading up to it. They bring their sales forces there. I think it's really the only day of the year that we pay attention actively to advertising.
That's true.
So I think you get a bigger bang for your buck, and I think it's really worth it.
I can imagine sitting across from you and hearing just that message as a company who wants to advertise. Donny Deutsch.
Yeah, like, sign me up.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much. As always, great to see you.
Hey, Michael, tell us what you have coming up a little bit.
All right, Robin, I got you. We have the man of the moment, Saquon Barkley, and we have one moment that might hurt if you're a Giant fan. You just got to check that out when we come back with more GMA.
Good morning, America. It's 8 a.m. The Eagles super soar.
For the second time, the Vince Lombardi Trophy is headed to Philadelphia. Eagles fly in Super Bowl 59.
Philly dominating the Kansas City Chiefs with quarterback Jalen Hurts leading the charge.
Kyle drives his way in. Touchdown.
Plus the birthday boys, Saquon.
And a little bobble from Saquon.
And Cooper.
DeJean is in. Touchdown.
The city of brotherly love erupting.
Looking for happily ever after? Reporter Erin Jensen's nationwide search for a Valentine's date.
I am so excited and cannot wait for this fantastic date.
She's revealing her pick live in Times Square, right here on GMA.
And Super Moment. Meet the influencer featured in not one,
Let's be real. Everyone's going to be a hot mess after the big game.
but 2 Super Bowl commercials. What Alex Earl is telling us about her dream come true. Plus, our kid correspondent takes us behind the scenes.
Hey America, it's Hayes. Welcome to New Orleans.
And we're flying into the week with the 8-year-old Eagles superfan who had his Hollywood moment with Bradley Cooper. As he says,
Good morning, America. Go Birds!
Live from Times Square, it's Monday. Good morning, America.
It is a green Monday because congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles and their fans. They're going to be celebrating for a while. Michael was in New Orleans for it all, from the build-up to the big game. You saw it all, Michael.
Hey there, Robin. I'm jamming with the band. These guys got me going out here this morning. But it has been an incredible week. You know, I saw Morgan Norwood. I was talking to Morgan about it. We both decided, we went out a few nights. We had a little fun. We ate our way through the city. My twins were here, had a chance to go to the game. So we have had an incredible time here in New Orleans. And I cannot wait for you guys to see even more of what happened here for Super Bowl 59 in this incredible city, George.
Yeah, we are looking forward to that. Let's go to Will Reeve now for more on the game.
Hello, George. Yeah, it was a thorough dismantling is what that game was. The Eagles just dominating Kansas City all night, and those celebrations here in the Big Easy and back in the city of brotherly love going on until the morning.
For the second time, the Vince Lombardi Trophy is headed to Philadelphia.
This morning, the Philadelphia Eagles flying to victory.
The best shower Nick Sirianni will ever have.
Dominating the back-to-back champion Chiefs in a shocking 40-22 win. Quarterback Jalen Hurts named MVP.
God is good. He's better than the highs and the lows.
The city of Philadelphia erupting after the Eagles crushed the Chiefs' dream of an historic three-peat.
Four-man rush over the middle, and it's intercepted again! The hold sacked again!
Just didn't play to my standard, and I have to be better next time.
The Eagles' offense driven by Hurts and superstar running back Saquon Barkley, who celebrated his birthday at the big game by setting a new NFL record for most rushing yards in a season, including the playoffs.
How are you going to celebrate?
I mean, it's my birthday. Celebrate with the kids, put the kids to sleep, and it's the off-season now, so let loose a little bit.
Barkley joined by his children at the podium talking to GMA.
Years from now, what will you tell your beautiful children about your birthday at the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I don't think she won't forget. Hopefully one day, maybe he's a football player or whatever he is. But it's just happy to have this moment here and have my kids and my fiance.
But one of the biggest fans of the night was also one of the smallest. Coach Nick Sirianni joined by his wife and kids on the field.
Say E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. Can't say it any better than that.
A huge congrats to the Eagles, and also a huge congrats to a little Eagles fan who had a supersized night. 8-year-old Declan LeBaron. He was out on the field with Bradley Cooper, and here's why. Bradley Cooper, Eagles mega fan, surprised Declan with tickets to this game earlier this year, and Declan got to go out onto the field and welcome the Eagles onto the field with Bradley Cooper. A pretty amazing moment, and he caught up with GMA to tell us exactly how that felt. Take a look.
It's like really exciting. Being with Bradley Cooper was the best. It was super cool. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
They know the chant early in Philly, and they were cheering that chant often last night. Big game for the Eagles. Congrats to them. Congrats to Declan, guys.
Early and often, that's right. They were doing that well. Thank you. Now to influenza. On the rise across the nation, people are going to the doctor for flu-like illnesses at the highest level in at least 15 years. Erin Resheff is here with the latest on that. Good morning, Erin.
Good morning to you guys. Like so many households, this hit us last week. So this morning, growing concerns as flu cases surge across much of the country. The spread is threatening to strain impacted healthcare systems. The CDC data showing that the rate of people seeking medical care for flu-like symptoms, from fever to cough to sore throat, is the highest since 2009 during the swine flu outbreak. Young children hit particularly hard. Kentucky is reporting its first pediatric death over the weekend, bringing the national total to at least 57. That is 10 kids in just the last week. About 31.6% of tests for flu are coming back positive. That is nearly double the peak from last season. Doctors stress it is still not too late to get your flu shot and to ask about medications like Tamiflu. These antiviral drugs, they work best when they're taken between 1 to 2 days from the onset of symptoms. We still have a couple months to go here, so we got to be careful.
We do, and this is exactly what we were texting about last week.
Tamiflu.
Yeah,
exactly.
Ariel, thank you.
Sure.
Okay, we turn now to Michigan, where police say a 13-year-old boy has been arrested in connection with multiple break-ins targeting young girls. Eva Pilgrim is here with more. Good morning, Eva.
Good morning, Rebecca. That teenage boy is behind bars this morning. Investigators say he appeared to target young girls, breaking into their homes, in some cases attacking them. Detectives say the 13-year-old has been tied to 9 completed or attempted break-ins in the Detroit area dating back to 2022. The recent attacks really causing fear in that area. The most recent break-in last Tuesday. Investigators say the teen, wearing a ski mask and all black clothes, broke into a home through a window before choking a 10-year-old girl who was sleeping. Her screams scaring him off. In each case, detectives say the teen got in through an unlocked window. In a few of the cases, he carried a knife. Authorities thanking the public for all the tips, saying it was a tip that led to this arrest. Robin.
All right, Eva, thank you so much. Now, more behind the scenes at the Super Bowl. We want to go back down to Michael in New Orleans, but first, a moment we didn't want you to forget. Take a look.
Oh, you're not gonna make me do it. You're gonna make me do it. I might burn.
Giants fans got to close their eyes on this one.
For all you Giant fans out there, I've been around a lot of guys who have left the Giants and gone to other places that I did not like, and I never liked him. But he is such a special man. Come on, we go fly, Eagles fly for Saquon Barkley, because I respect and love this man so much. No, got it out. See, we don't have a flag in New York. So,
You know, Giants fans are going, my eyes, you can't unsee that, Michael.
Michael had a hard time looking at himself waving the flag.
I know. I mean, come on, Michael. Come on, Michael. That had to be, Tell us about that moment.
It hurt. It hurt. Robin, it hurt a little bit, I will admit. But I got to say, Saquon Barkley is one of the nicest guys and one of the best men I've ever been around. And, I have a special relationship with him. So when he handed it to me, out of respect for him, knowing that he didn't want to leave the Giants, I had to do that for him. And I'm glad he won the Super Bowl. And what you guys didn't see, I almost hit him in the head with that. How crazy would that have been to knock him out before the game? That would have been a problem. And then the Eagles fans would have thought I did that on purpose. But I'm happy that he won. And you know what, Saquon, he's my guy. So for that, I will take all the heat from your Giants fans, and hopefully I'll be waving the Giants flag next year. We'll see.
Hey, keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. Okay, Michael, thank you. Yeah, he's a trooper. Getting up this morning after being up all night long with the game. Thank you, Michael. Coming up in our GMA morning menu, Women's Heart Health Chief Medical Correspondent Dr. Tara Narula is here with the warning signs women sometimes ignore and some of the lesser-known risks.
Also ahead, our interview with influencer Alex Earl on her back-to-back Super Bowl ads.
Plus, who will be Erin Jensen's Valentine? USA Today reporter's nationwide search is over. She's going to reveal her pick live. That's coming up. And Lara's with Lori Bergamotto.
I sure am, George, and Lori B is here with some of the latest gadgets for hands-free living. We're talking about wearable tech to help with everything from sleep to stress. That's coming up on this stress-free GMA moment.
You're not Steve Rogers. You're right. I'm not.
And it's just under 4 days until Captain America Brave New World hits theaters. We're going to be counting down to the release all week long. Let's go to Robin.
All right, George, thank you. Now to our series for American Heart Month. And this morning, we're talking about women when it comes to heart disease. Women may be less likely to realize risk and more likely to miss the warning signs or not seek care. Who better to talk to about this than ABC News Chief Medical Correspondent Dr. Tara Narula, who is also a cardiologist. It's so happy. I'm so glad to talk to you about this because it's the number one killer. It's the number one killer for women. So what are the signs and symptoms we should be aware of?
Right. We've done so much to increase awareness, Robin, and yet still 44% of women only realize that this is her biggest health threat. And so what I would love for women to do today in this month is really visualize the faces of those women in their lives they love, their sisters, their moms, their best friends. This is what threatens them, right? And so we need to do a better job than one woman dying every minute from something that's 80% preventable. So the first key is recognizing those warning signs. First and foremost is chest pain. Now, a lot of people say pain, but this usually is described as a pressure, tightness, fullness, heaviness. Some women say, my bra just feels too tight. It can be shortness of breath. I get a little winded when I walk up hills or when I walk upstairs or when I walk fast. A feeling of just generalized fatigue. I'm so exhausted and I don't know why. Lightheadedness, palpitations, fainting, and even nausea or flu-like symptoms. These have to be paid attention to and brought up with your doctor.
Yeah, when you have feeling any of those things, be sure to talk about it.
Yes.
And we also know that there are risk factors that are unique to women that could really have an impact on the probability of having heart disease. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Right. So we've just started to really talk about this in the medical community, that women are not just smaller versions of men. Our biology is different. And we look at women across the lifespan. So it starts early. If you got your period before the age of 10, that's a risk factor for cardiovascular disease. Fast forward to midlife, and there are several things. So pregnancy complications like high blood pressure in pregnancy, eclampsia, preeclampsia, gestational diabetes, miscarriage, having a baby that's premature. These are all risk factors. Conditions like polycystic ovarian syndrome, migraines, lupus or rheumatoid arthritis, some of these autoimmune conditions, inflammatory bowel disease, Crohn's and ulcerative colitis, and even psoriasis, a skin condition, or early menopause. And then we think about later life. So being postmenopausal or over 55 is a risk factor, as is certain types of cancer treatment, so chemotherapy and radiation. For example, we see a lot of women surviving breast cancer and then dying from heart disease because they got radiation to the left breast or chemotherapies that may be toxic to the heart.
You are raising a lot of eyebrows this morning, but for the right reasons. You're a mom. You're a proud mom.
Yes, I am. Two girls.
Two girls. Okay, and you're busy with your practice and also part of the women's health program at your practice. So from careers to motherhood to, you know where I'm getting here. Women are always saying they put others before themselves.
Right.
What is your message?
And I hear this all the time from my patients. I don't have time, or they downplay their symptoms. And, women are so good at multitasking and juggling a million things and putting everybody else on their priority list. And we want women to put their heart health at the top of their priority list, to know their numbers, to get screened, to pay attention to symptoms. And I'll also say this, if they see a doctor who tells them their chest pain is acid reflux, or their shortness of breath is that they're just deconditioned, or they're tired because they're overwhelmed, you need to advocate for yourself and see someone who listens to you and sees that whole picture of who you are as a woman, your whole life, all those risk factors.
And we often say being self-care is not being selfish.
That's right.
You got to take care of yourself first.
Absolutely. And leading cause of maternal mortality, cardiovascular disease. So, you know, important for moms too. You want to be around for your kids' graduations every moment in their lives. So put yourself at the top.
Visualize that woman in your life.
That's right. See the faces. That's going to make it personal.
Are you an Eagles fan? You were in the green?
You know what? I was last night, but I didn't intend this. but
it worked out
I was happy they won. Yes.
All right, Dr. Narula, thank you so much. And Ginger in her green.
You know what? I saw the bandwagon and I said, I'm jumping on. So mine was fully intentional. Go Birds.
So many great Super Bowl traditions here on GMA, including our kid correspondents. And this year, our kid correspondent got to experience the big game like few others. Michael's got that story in New Orleans.
Yes, I do, George. Good morning again, you guys. I'm at the historic New Orleans collection here in the French Quarter, and there's nothing like Super Bowl week as we know, and our kid correspondent, Hayes Otler, took us inside his time in the Big Easy.
Hey America, it's Hayes. Welcome to New Orleans.
Our kid correspondent, Hayes Otler, took over the Big Easy, representing both NFL Play 60 and the Special Olympics.
Look out, Patrick and Jalen, I'm taking over Super Bowl 59.
Meeting football stars like Travis Kelce, Jalen Hurts, and Patrick Mahomes.
Hi, Kendrick. What's going on?
Even popping a question to Apple Music halftime artist Kendrick Lamar.
Do you have a favorite way to stay healthy and active? Maybe some push-ups, just to get the body movement. Sometimes you be out on that stage, man, it take you need some oil on your knees a little bit to get moving and get cranky, so.
And Hayes was a natural on the red carpet.
I'm an NFL honors.
Having an unforgettable week at Super Bowl 59.
Thanks for tagging along. This is Hayes, signing off. See ya, America.
All right, could you imagine being a kid and you have all that access? It looked like Hayes had a great time. It actually looked like Hayes had more access and a better time than I did, guys.
I'm not sure about that.
The players are always so great to our kid correspondents.
They really are.
How about some pop news?
Thank you, George. I will do that for you guys. Good morning, everybody. We're going to begin with the road to the Oscars. Just 20 days to go until Hollywood's biggest night. And this morning, host Conan O'Brien is gearing up for his Oscars debut, giving us the very first look at the brand new promo for the 97th Annual Academy Awards. And it seems Conan's got some competition for the spotlight.
For decades, one figure has stood as a symbol of Hollywood excellence, an icon of achievement and timeless beauty.
Timeless beauty. It's a bit much, but I'll take it.
And this year, he will take center stage once again.
I am honored to host.
Radiating perfection as only Oscar can.
Him. Yeah. I knew it.
So self-deprecating. Hey, not to worry, Conan. The Academy knows you will do a great job. Look at this new ad. It's a print ad for the show, and they declare he's made for this. The 97th Oscars air Sunday, March 2nd, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on ABC. Don't ask me. I don't know. I don't know what I'm wearing. I see you looking at me.
How is it's 20 days out?
How about you?
You've got to know. I'm not going to PJs, my pajamas, because I've been watching from home.
Can I say I'm jealous? No, I'm working on it. I want to show you backstage. We'll talk about it.
All right.
Hey, over the weekend, some new frontrunners emerged thanks to Producers Guild Awards, the Critics' Choice Awards, and the Directors Guild Awards, all held over the last few days. And if they're right, it could be a very big night for Anora. The movie, a dark twist on the classic Cinderella tale, emerged with its own Cinderella moment, winning big at the Critics' Choice and DGA Awards. Demi Moore adding to her momentum with Best Actress win at the Critics' Choice, and Conclave also cementing their status as Best Ensemble winner. Hulu and FX's Shogun took home multiple awards at the PGA Awards in the TV categories, and at this year's Producers Guild Award, the Milestone Award, which honors extraordinary contributions to the entertainment industry, it went to Disney Entertainment co-chair Dana Walden. Yes. Disney's CEO Bob Iger was on hand to present Walden with the award, praising her love of storytelling and calling her visionary. In her speech, Walden talked about community and industry that she loves so much. Take a look.
Wonderful and unexpected things happen when you put great stories into the world. And like you, I am not exactly sure what's going to happen next to this city that we love. What I am certain of, though, is that the people in this room will find creative, funny, and beautiful ways to remind us of the importance of the industry in this industry town.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to Dana Walden and to all of the winners. We are gearing up for a very exciting award season.
We certainly are.
So good. And then there were some big movie trailers. Let's talk next year. The new movies coming out. There were big debuts at the Super Bowl. Tom Cruise taking us on his final reckoning. The last Mission Impossible. Yep, we've been talking about it for a long time. It's getting closer, people. He also doubled down, appearing on tape before the game to celebrate the two teams facing off. And guys, expect to see more Cruise leading up to the release of Final Reckoning. That comes out in May. Marvel Studios also getting in on the action, dropping its big game trailer for Thunderbolts. It's getting a lot of buzz, starring Florence Pugh, Sebastian Stan, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, just to mention a few. Take a look at this.
Let's talk facts. The Avengers are not coming. Who will keep the American people safe?
There's some big threat out there, and you are gonna help me stop it.
Wait, us?
Yeah, you. Why, you got someplace to be? I love that guy.
So many people really excited about Thunderbolts. The trailer has racked up nearly 9 million views on social media just overnight. It hits theaters nationwide on May 2nd. So May, big month for movies coming up. And then finally this morning, everyone, you may have heard about a new illness going around just this morning. It's called Super Bowl flu, everybody. 22 million people are expected to come down with this ailment. According to the Harris poll, that's 40% more than last year. Maybe this will help, though. Starbucks is offering a free tall cup of joe today to all rewards members who may need a little extra help waking up after the big game.
And you'll get that message, too.
Yeah.
That really perks you up.
Yes, exactly.
I got it.
Thank you, Lara. Coming up, our Great American Matchup. We're about to find out who reporter Erin Jensen picked after a nationwide search for a Valentine's Day date.
Was it the guy with the dog, remember?
Oh, yes. She told me she had many options.
Welcome back to GMA, live from Times Square.
Happy Monday, everybody. We're back now on GMA with our Great American Matchup. Love is in the air, and USA Today reporter Erin Jensen has been on a quest for an eligible bachelor. After putting out a nationwide call for a Valentine, she has narrowed it down to 3 men. We'll find out her pick in a moment, but first, check out her journey to find the perfect date.
I want someone who just wants to go on adventures.
Inspired by her love of classic rom-coms like Sleepless in Seattle.
It's nice to meet you.
37-year-old USA Today TV reporter Erin Jensen setting out on her search for love. One woman has gone viral for her unique approach to searching for a soulmate. We first introduced you to Erin right here on GMA.
I've been on the apps, I've been set up. It has not worked out for me, so I think we could reach someone.
I think you can too. America, there she is. With input from millions of readers across the country, Erin narrowed down her pool of suitors, meeting 3 virtually.
I am a huge fan of romantic comedies, yes.
Constantly trying to be better and funnier and more charming.
But normally an easygoing person, outgoing.
And now, just in time for Valentine's Day, Erin is announcing her top pick.
I am so excited and cannot wait for this fantastic date.
So, who will it be? Who will it be? Erin is with us right now to give us the big news. And before you tell us, just give us this, because we've all been dying. Robin's over there. Rebecca, was it a hard choice to make?
It was such a hard choice, and I don't want to disappoint anyone. It was such a hard choice. So, yeah, I mean, they were 3 fantastic guys.
I mean,
and
how great is that
lucky.
you found 3 great options? That's nice. It's nice to have backups. but I don't think, it sounds like you won't need one. Are you ready for the big reveal? Are you ready to share with us?
I'm so excited.
Okay, so we're going to put it up. We're going to put the 3 finalists And there's one of them, not fair, Robin. One had a dog in the picture, right? So those are your 3 finalists.
Yes, they are.
Are you ready to tell us which of those men has stolen your heart?
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
All right, let's do it. Tell us, who are you going on your Valentine's date with?
I'm going with Casey.
Everybody check out Casey. There he is. Oh, look at those hearts flying off of him. Love is in the air. What was it about Casey that captivated you?
Well, he also has a dog, I just want to say. He also has a dog. But our conversation, I found myself sharing with him things that I didn't with the other contestants. I love that he goes to church every week. I love that he has ambition and is into wellness like I am. I think we have a lot in common.
I don't want to say where he lives or where you live, right. But are you, sort of location-wise, is it a fit?
I think it could be. I'm not afraid of distance, and should it come to that, maybe I would like to move where he lives.
One step at a time.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe we meet first, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I guess that's all right. The cart, horse. Let's not put them out of order. We do have something special for you. Oh. Take a look at this message from a certain someone named Casey. Oh.
Hey Aaron, it's Casey. It's been so exciting getting to know you, but I am beyond thrilled to head to New York City to finally meet you in person for our first date, and I am so happy to be your Valentine. I'll see you soon.
Wow, I like this.
That makes me so excited. That's amazing.
He's got a really nice warmth to him.
I think so, and you should see him with the dog. He's very warm. So, yeah.
So was it easy? Did the conversation come easy?
It did, and I feel bad for these men. I had anywhere from 35 to 40 questions for them because of my job, and so it could have felt like a job interview, but for him it just flowed, and he had questions for me, and so it was just nice. It felt like a real
easy
date.
Back and forth. What advice do you have, because not all women have the ability to put out a nationwide casting call for a Valentine's Day date? What would you say, having gone through this experience, to other women in your shoes?
I think remain optimistic. I think it's so easy to say there's no good men out there, I'm not going to meet anyone, but as long as you have that hope, I think that drives your actions and increases your chances. So just have hope and put yourself out there.
Yeah, that's really great, and we're going to be following you. I'm really hopeful for you. You're so nice, and be nice to her, Casey. Mama's watching. No pressure, pal. Listen, so we'll talk to you again, okay?
Yes, thank you.
Aaron will be back, everybody, later this week to let us know how the date went.
We are on the road to this year's Oscars with 2-time Oscar nominee Colman Domingo, ladies and gentlemen. He is starring in the powerful new film. It is called Sing Sing. Colman, I know you're a big Eagles fan.
Yes, I am. Go Birds! We did it. I love that we're underdogs, and that's Philly, but we know we will come through. Mm-hmm. That feels good.
You know what also feels good? Congratulations.
Thank you.
On the film and the nomination. Let me get this right. You are the first person since Denzel to have back-to-back Best Actor Oscar nomination.
Yeah,
since Denzel.
It's wild. It's incredible. It's a great legacy. It's great to be a part of that tradition, and I mean, especially coming from the idea that Denzel was the last one who did that, and now it's me. It's extraordinary.
Where were you when you found out?
I was at home. Literally, I was up early because I was jet lagged from coming from Europe.
Right.
And we were up early looking at the moon, actually. And then we were like, okay, let's watch the feed. My name was called. Raul looked at me and he said very calmly, "Congratulations, sweetheart." And we just hugged, and then we sat and had coffee quietly. It was very quiet. I got on the phone with my team for a bit.
Sure.
Everyone celebrated. But then we went to a very quiet day, and I actually went to the gym. And everybody's in the gym like, what are you doing here? Like, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be celebrating? I'm like, I need to be pragmatic and measured and take care of myself because I know what now I know since last year, the road.
Yeah.
And I need wellness. So I want to make sure that was paramount.
Oh, take care of yourself.
Yeah.
That's what we have to do. Again, this film is so powerful.
Thank you, Robert.
And it really sends a very strong message. And you poured yourself into this. You said you've never been so raw in a position in a film like this one. Just tell folks who are not familiar with Sing Sing.
Sing Sing is about a rehabilitation to the arts program at Sing Sing Prison that's founded by the inmates who really started to find that theater was helping them, gain new perspectives in their lives, giving them tools that they never knew that they didn't have, and they were doing some real rehabilitation through it. So much so that there's a less than 3% recidivism rate amongst the members who went through the program compared to 60% nationwide. So it's really just, but the film is really, we made it very intimate, and it's not political at all. It really is about the possibility of what happens when you pour art and love and humanity into someone else. And really, when they come out, they become such great citizens, you know, and that's what we want.
And that's what they want.
That's truly what they want. And they're just looking, you know, holding on to their humanity, holding on to faith and art while on the inside, and it's really extraordinary. So this film in particular, I know I put everything in my heart and soul into it because I have so many people that I know who've been incarcerated, how it affects black and brown men, and I really feel like it's really something I wanted to do.
Okay, let's take a look right now.
Sometimes it's just all a little too much on the heart, but that's no excuse. And I hope that you can forgive me.
You just went,
It's such an incredibly hopeful film, and I think that we need that, especially in where we are right now in the world. We need stories about people who feel like they can overcome insurmountable, you know, odds. And I feel like that's the message that I want to lead with as a performer, as a producer and a director in the world. I feel like I want to give that. I mean, it feels like the film is it's a big beating heart. And it's in theaters now, and people can go and watch it. And it's downloadable now as well, too, which is cool.
And many of your co-stars were formerly incarcerated.
Yes, 90% of my cast.
Of the cast, okay. And everybody was paid equally.
Yes.
Pay equity.
Yeah, well, that was important, especially like if we're looking at new ways how to build, you know, independent film. This is a very community-based film. We wanted to make sure that every single person, we have 96 participants who basically all got paid the same daily rate. And basically, so when we succeed, we all succeed. So I feel like there's just a different way. I think, will the model work in everything? No, but I think it's something that's helping to move the needle in our industry that we need. We need new ways of thinking and how to actually make everyone feel respected and feel like their work is valued.
Yeah, and you said it doesn't work for everything, but you can find ways for it to work. Can I ask you about this? Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yes.
The new Disney Plus animated comedy series. How much fun was that?
It was so much fun. I get to play Norman Osborn,
a villain
who turns into the Green Goblin. It's kind of cool. Exactly. So it's cool. I mean, he's got waves. Look at him. He looks amazing. He's got good cheekbones, and you know he's
very important.
It's very important, and he's got good style, and he's wearing green. Go Birds again. Exactly. Right. So everything about him is like an Eagles fan.
Was it fun?
It was so much fun. I love it. Voice work is like. It's so fantastic. It's really just so like you want to be in someone's ear and in their mind, and people are really loving it. So I love that too. And so I think we're setting up for season 2.
Wonderful. Hey, great. Colman, we always enjoy seeing you. Thank you for your spirit. Thank you for your talent and sharing it with us all.
Thank you.
Bless you.
I appreciate you.
And your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man is available now on Disney Plus. And you heard him say Sing Sing. It's available to watch at home on all major platforms. And you can watch this year's Academy Awards on Sunday, March 2nd at 7 p.m. right here on ABC.
Now to the TikTok influencer who made a name for herself at the Super Bowl. Will Reeve is back with the story from New Orleans. Good morning again, Will.
Good morning to you, Rebecca. Alex Earl was everywhere this Super Bowl week. And if you or someone you love has TikTok or Instagram, you likely know Alex Earl. She's ubiquitous, influential, authentic, and as it turns out, underestimated.
Alex Earl is ready for her close-up.
Let's be real. Everyone's going to be a hot mess after the big game.
The lifestyle influencer with over 7 million followers on TikTok alone made a game day appearance in the new Carl's Jr. commercial.
Been there, done that. And I've got just what you need to cure that post-party bug. The Carl's Jr. Hangover Burger.
And doubled back for a third quarter feature with the prebiotic soda brand Poppy.
Stop spiraling. Get a Poppy.
How did all this come about, that you're such a popular presence?
Honestly, it's hard to really wrap my head around still to this day. I've had a pretty good following, and I feel like it's kind of just like my girls group chat online. I pretty much just share everything, and it's like I have just millions of friends.
Her touch dubbed the hashtag Alex Earl effect. The products she endorses often going viral. Earl's Super Bowl day double feature in line with the growing trend of brands collaborating with influencers on campaigns and ads.
Okay, boomer.
For Earl, the opportunity is a long-term goal turned reality.
In the whole commercial was just like such a dream come true, and working for something that's, you know, Super Bowl weekend is crazy for me, and also something that I had, you know, written down in a journal is one of my biggest goals.
As Earl keeps checking off those lists and those goals in her journal as she turns her dreams into reality, she told me that 2025 is going to be an even bigger, better year. She's continuing to grow her business on social media and elsewhere. She'll still be everywhere, even more, guys.
Okay, thank you. Well,
indeed.
Coming up, Lori B is here with a look at some of the best wearable tech out there. Help you everything from sleeping better to staying fit. We are back with wearable technology to improve your life. Everything from sleeping better to staying healthy and managing stress. Lara is with Lifestyle contributor Lori Bergamato.
I am George, and Lori has some of the latest gadgets for hands-free living. So scan the QR codes right now because Lori's going to fill us in on what you think are the most effective.
Yeah.
Let's start with the Aura. I'm a fan.
Okay, we've seen this one a lot on our GMA friends and family here, right?
A lot of us use them. Gluttons for punishment we are.
Well, because this one tracks sleep. I mean, it does more than that, but this one is if you're a person who wants sleep data and recovery information. Ginger is obsessed with this, I know.
Well, the recovery information is really critical. I mean, to me, don't focus so much on the sleep because it can be depressing. Right. But the recovery
for
information.
us.
Yeah, not for you.
Not for you. Not for normal people out there. But Ginger and actually Becky were both telling me how obsessed they are, and that the HRV, that's the term that you'll hear throughout this segment, that's your heart rate variability. That is what that is going to track. If you have a high number, that's good. If you have a low number, that's not as good. We only have a couple minutes for this segment, but you should
But the
get
ring
more
is
info on
nice.
that.
I like the ring because it's just not, it's not like bulky.
It's low profile.
It's low profile.
It's really low profile. It's really slim. People love how comfortable it is. Lara, and the other thing people like about it is it's screen free when you're wearing it, so you're not constantly checking. It does come with an app. Lots of colors, lots of finishes. This thing's incredible, so you'll want to get
check
into
that one out. This is your favorite.
This
now,
is
right?
my go-to. So this is the Apple Watch. This is the Series 10. Apple Watch, as we know, is like one of the best-selling, and for good reason. This is sort of an all-in-one. I like not having all of the data. I like having little bits of data, but also being able to communicate.
Well, you like it all in one place, too.
Exactly, I do, and that's another interesting thing. This works with the Apple ecosystem. A lot of us are in the Apple ecosystem, so that pairs nicely. But the newest thing about the Series 10 is that it can now detect sleep apnea. So that's a really important thing for a lot of people if you're going to wear this overnight.
It can be a game changer.
Yeah, totally. For me, I like it for fitness tracking, and those rings, they're really motivating. They really help you if you want to close your rings. It will alert you. It will say, you got to stand up, you got to take some deep breaths, you got to burn a little more.
That's interesting.
And so for me, that's all the info that I need. Of course, it tracks all that data for you. You can look at your steps
you can
and
do
all of
sleep
that,
here,
but
too.
that's sort of all in one.
This one really captivated me. This is like talking about almost a de-stressor.
Yeah, so this is sort of the
nice.
newest kid on the block. This is the Apollo Neuro. It was developed by neuroscientists. A lot of medical backing on this one, science data. So what this does is you can wear it on your wrist, you can wear it on your ankle, or you can see it comes with this little clip. You can wear it anywhere on your body. It delivers these vibrational, what they call Apollo vibes. They're like wearable hugs. So it's
But they're sensing when you get stressed
out, exactly. And you can program it for focusing, for falling asleep, for social situations, and it sends just a little vibration, like a wearable hug to help calm you down. That they've tested and they've proven. This is an incredible thing to check out, and it comes with an app that gives you all of that data. This is for your elite athletes or somebody who wants to be, or is a fitness enthusiast. This is the Whoop.
My daughter loves this.
Yeah, this thing is great. So not only can you wear it on a band, but you can also wear it in apparel. There's a lot of big athletes, Patrick Mahomes, Sha'Carri Richardson, Cristiano Ronaldo, who wear this and swear by it. So this is something, if fitness is your goal, that's for you. And we can't forget, we saw this last night in the Super Bowl ads with Chris Hemsworth and Chris Pratt, the Ray-Ban Meta. This can kind of do everything. from taking pictures. Please do try them on. You can do video messages. You can ask it questions. You can ask it, has AI. So you can really learn a lot. You can take pictures. And
is it giving, would it give me the information in the screen?
Yeah.
Oh my
gosh. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty cool. So, and they look at yourself. Look how good Lara Spencer looks in these Ray-Bans. Because it is that iconic style as well. So Ray-Ban Meta.
Thank you. Thank you for all of these. And check the QR codes, guys. I hold on. Now I can see better. All right. Check the QR codes.
So I'll say Eagles 35-28.
My vote's for the Chiefs.
I'm keeping them all.
Lots of scoring. It'll be exciting.
And we're going Eagles because they got it.
Do you have your score?
Oh, there's a score?
And breaking news, the person sitting here that had the best Super Bowl prediction started with the answer quote, I have no idea.
Yeah,
George
good guess.
Wow,
look at that. Michael, look what I have right now.
And on your birthday, it's George's birthday as well. Balloon drop. No, just kidding. Thanks, Michael.